What's up, everybody? This is Nick and Matt with SWAPT, and we're here to bring you another episode of Drops with SWAPT.
This is a series here on SWAPT where we go over some of the most notable drops for the week to come.
Alright guys, so before we officially jump into this video, if you're on Instagram and Twitter, make sure you give us a follow at SWAPTCO. The links are in the description below.
And as always, guys, please also remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet already. Ring that notification bell, smash the like button, and let us know down in the comments what you're looking forward to this week.
And also, before we jump into the video, we did want to let you know that there's timestamps down below. So if you're here for something in particular that you want to learn about, go ahead and click the description, find what you're looking for, click that time, and we'll take you right there. Just like that. All right, guys, so like always, we start with possible shock drops, random releases. There's nothing really on the list, but we did want to discuss how you felt about the Jordan 10 SoleFly collaboration and that shock drop that they had yesterday with that Jordan 10. It looks like really nice suede material. It's like an all tan 10. I'm a little bitter personally because I was in there and I had it in my cart. And unfortunately I wasn't using autofill at the moment. I was not able to grab a pair, but if you were, drop a comment.
Alright guys, first up on the list of scheduled drops for this week, we've got a Braindead collaboration with Deadbeat Club Coffee. We've also got a Braindead 1,000 piece puzzle, and we've got another Braindead collaboration with a guy called Cowply who makes like fingerboards and graphic t-shirts. Alright guys, so it looks like all of this stuff will be releasing today at 10 a.m. The puzzle, which is very Braindead-esque, is set to be retailing for $45, which is not bad, and we've all got a lot of time on our hands right now, so it's something that might be worthwhile looking into for you and your home.
Yeah.
The coffee, we're not sure how much that will be retailing for, but they are donating $5 per bag by the looks of it to COVID relief, which, as we keep saying here on the channel, is something that we're big fans of. Yeah. It's something that's very important right now. And then the collaboration with Cowply making the fingerboard is something that's super interesting, and not a lot of people saw that coming. But by the looks of it online, it looks like people are excited about the collaboration. So you can expect all these items to likely sell out at right about 10 o'clock. So definitely be there on time if you're looking to get any of these for yourself. Okay guys, so here at SWAPT, it's typically pretty hard to tell what all this stuff by Braindead will do on the resale market, but you can be fairly certain that it will likely sell out. So as I was saying, definitely be there on time if you're looking to get any of it for yourself. For me personally, I'm a big fan of Braindead, as I've said, and I think this puzzle will be something that's really cool to have around the house, especially while we all have a ton of time to kill. And I'm also going to look into getting the coffee for myself because here at the SWAP household, we're big into coffee. We drink a lot of coffee, so that's something that'll be cool to look out for as well. And then the fingerboard too. The fingerboard is cool. As I was saying, it's something that's a very interesting collab, not something that people saw coming, but me as someone who used to skate, this is something that I'd probably look into getting for myself as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the coffee. We'll be grabbing that for sure, especially because it donates $5 to COVID relief. The puzzle, I'm not going to get it if Matt does, because it's going to be here. So there's no point in wasting my money if I don't have to. Yep. And I'm not sure who Fingerboard is, to be honest with you. So I'm probably not that excited about it.
For that reason, he's out.
Yeah, I'm out. All right, guys, moving on to the next day, which is the 13th of May. Nothing's going on. Here at SWAP, we don't think anything's going to happen. Me personally, I'm chilling. You?
Yeah, me too. I'll be chilling on the 13th for sure. Yeah. But if you want to keep up on maybe things that we might find, you can head over to our Instagram and do that.
All right, guys. Moving on to May 14th, we have the CDG Nike Dunk Lows. These shoes will be hitting Dover Street Market before other retailers, but it will be hitting other retailers May 14th. These are going to retail for $260, which is steep for a dunk. But is it really? I don't know. Is that steep for a dunk?
It's like almost 3 times the price of it.
It's almost 3 times the price, yeah. But at the same time, I feel like dunks are already like cheaper. So you could say like, if a dunk was $170, then it's only $100 more.
You can say that if you want.
You can say that if you want.
You can justify it however you want out here.
Here at SWAPT, we definitely see these shoes selling out, especially given the current hype around dunks in general. And then especially when you get a collaboration with someone like CDG on the dunk, we definitely see them selling out. Probably the one that has no writing all over it better than the other. Yeah. but we would say definitely go for both, and you should be able to get your money back for sure, and a few bucks over. I personally like them a lot. I don't like actually the CDG ones where it says it all over. I think the other pair is dope. They kind of remind me of the Off-White 5s a bit, like the material. So it's definitely something I'm going to be going for.
Yeah, I for sure agree with Nick. The materials almost exactly mimic what's on the Off-White 5 by the looks of it on the photos online. They almost don't look like a dunk though, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Because the material is so thin. Mm-hmm. Like there are all the elements on the shoe that make up a dunk, but they don't really look like a dunk. That said, I'm still a pretty big fan of the shoe. As Nick is saying, I like the one that doesn't say CDG all over it more than the one that does. And since they'll probably resell for a little bit, I'll go for both and just see what happens with them. All right, guys, so next up on the same day, we're still on the 14th here. We've got the Supreme collaboration with Daniel Johnston's artwork. This is a collection made up of a whole bunch of pieces. They've got an embroidered work jacket, plaid shirts, rayon shirts, embroidered work pants, hoodies, tees, beanies, etc. They've got it all on this one, and it's all featuring his artwork. And it looks like the key piece that will be featured in this collection is the flannel shirt with Johnston's signature Frog of Jeremiah on it. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking to get anything for resale, the flannel shirts will probably be what you see resell for the most. Okay guys, so here at SWAPT, we think that all of these items will likely sell out and sell out quickly. And you can expect them, as with most Supreme stuff, to resell for a few bucks over retail for sure. For me personally, I'm actually a big fan of almost everything in this collection. As I was saying, I think the flannel will do the best, and I actually like the flannel for myself. So if I'm going to go for anything, I'm going to go for that. If I hit on it, I'll probably keep it, but it might be tough to hold on to it with resale values going up.
I definitely like damn near every piece that's releasing this Thursday. The flannel is going to be my favorite part, or my favorite piece though. And I'll try to get it for myself. I probably wouldn't resell it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, see ya. All right, guys, same day, different drop, and this is going to be the Nike LeBron 17 Low Lakers. This new style LeBron will be releasing in the Lakers home colorway for a price tag of $170. So here at SWAPT, we can see the shoe selling out and maybe having some resale value. The current market isn't going too much over retail, so we don't see you making too much money if that's what you're in it for, especially if you're a seller through like StockX or GOAT. All the fees, everything like that, you'll probably end up losing money. But we definitely think it's worth going for, especially with free returns to Nike. So really, it's no risk.
Why not? All right, guys, so you know me with the predominantly white sneakers. Nick's laughing at me like usual with my claim to fame here with predominantly white. I do actually prefer, if I'm going to wear a basketball shoe, for it to be a little bit more loud. I don't mind these. They're a good-looking sneaker. But for a shoe to hoop in, there's something that I'll probably pass on. Okay, guys, so next up on the 14th, we're still on the 14th. We've got the PG4 PCGs. And these shoes are meant to showcase Paul George's favorite pastime, which is fishing and being in the outdoors. So we're assuming that he's taking inspiration from Nike's ACG lineup. Yeah. And that's where you can kind of find the outdoorsy lifestyle bits and pieces in this pair of shoes. Here at SWAPT, we haven't really noticed any of Paul George's shoes selling out or going for anything on the resale market, so we think that'll likely be the case here with these. For me personally, I kind of like the little twist he did on a basketball shoe here, mixing it with outdoorsy lifestyle stuff, and I think you could pretty easily pull this shoe off as a lifestyle sneaker, and for $110, there'll be something that I'll probably go for.
I've never owned a pair of PGs. So I've always wanted to give them a shot, and this might be the shoe to do it just because you don't have to rock it on a basketball court from the looks of it. So yeah, it might be something worth grabbing to take a look at for $110. You can't really beat it. All right, guys, so moving on to May 15th, we have a giveaway going on. So if you made it to this part of the video, just know that. Go to our Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube to be answered. Anyways, moving on, we got Palace Summer Collection, which will be dropping the 15th of this week. The preview shows the full range of summer-ready shorts, jackets, hats, skate decks, and accessories. We will keep you posted. Go to our Instagram, give us a follow, check the giveaway. Right on.
Okay, guys, so next up on the 15th, we've got the Nike Air Presto South Korea. And these sneakers are set to retail for $150. and they were originally created to be released around the Olympics, but Nike has decided to still go forward with the release of some of their sneakers and clothing that go along with the Olympics for certain countries. This specific shoe features a zebra-like print and the South Korean flag on the heel. Here at SWAPT, we can actually see this shoe selling out in most sizes and actually having a fair bit of resale value. For me personally, I know I say predominantly white all the time. This is not what I mean by predominantly white. This sneaker, in my opinion, is not one that I'm a big fan of, and even if it is going for resale, just purely out of principle, I will not be going for this shoe.
For me, I like the shoes a lot, actually, so I'll definitely be going for them. And if they do end up having some resale value, I don't love them enough to keep them. I will definitely be letting them go. All right, guys, so moving on, we got the Nike Air Max 90 Duck Camo in the Ghost Green colorway. This shoe is going to be the same as the reverse duck camo color blocking that we saw drop earlier this year. Is it this way or that way? That we saw drop earlier this year. But it's going to be in a ghost green colorway, which is kind of dope. We do see the shoe selling out and maybe having some resale value, but based on the resale value of the reverse duck camo, we don't see it being too high, especially when the reverse duck camo is based on a classic sneaker, the Atmos collaboration. So yeah, for me though, I do like the shoe a lot. I actually like it more than the reverse duck camo colorway. I just think it has more summer vibes. So it's going to be a shoe I go for. And if I do end up being able to resell it for some money, that's definitely what I'll do.
Yeah, I actually didn't like this shoe as much as the one that released a couple weeks ago. But having looked at it a bit further, I almost prefer this colorway versus the other one. It's a little bit less loud, and in my opinion, it does look a little bit better. So for that reason, I'll probably be going for it, especially if you see it possibly resell for a little bit of money. Okay, guys, so next up, still on the same day, we've got the women's Air Jordan OG UNC. And this shoe will retail for $140. And we originally saw this shoe release in 1998 as the first Jordan ever to be made exclusively for women. Here at SWAPT, we can see this shoe selling out in some sizes, but not all sizes. And for that reason, it probably won't have a ton of resale value. For me personally, I don't even know if they'll make this shoe in my size. I am a big fan of this shoe being re-released and kind of paying homage to the first pair of Jordans ever made exclusively for women.
Yeah.
That I think is cool, but I probably can't go for them myself.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on them just because I don't like them. All right, guys, so moving on, we have the Stussy Nike Spiridon Cage 2 in the black and cool gray colorway. And we have the Increase the Peace tee, which is a Stussy Nike shirt. So this shoe is a toned down version of the one that we saw a few weeks ago. And it actually has the same materials as the Fossil colorway. And then we have this t-shirt, which will be dropping. And it just says Increase the Peace with the Stussy, logo. Here at SWAPT, we do see the shoe selling out and having resale value. So if you want it for resale, definitely go for it. If you want it for personal, definitely go for it and try to get it everywhere you possibly can because it's going to be a hard one to get. And the same thing with the Increase the Peace tee. You can definitely see that selling out and going on the resale market. Personally, I think the Spiridon Cage 2, the black one, is super dope. So it's something that I would want to get for myself. And if it has a ton of resale value, like the current Fossil one, for instance, it's something I will be selling for sure.
Yeah, I think that this pair definitely looks better than the black pair that released a few weeks ago. And I think it will have a ton of resale value, similar to what we're seeing with the Fossil, as like you're saying.
Right.
And so for that reason alone, I'll be going for these for myself. All right, guys, so next up on the same day, we've got the YZY QNTM Basketball releasing for $250 exclusively on the Adidas app. And this is a shoe that people have been eagerly awaiting since we saw it passed out at the NBA All-Star Weekend way back when basketball was still being played.
Yep.
And it's a cool take on Yeezys. It's a cool, performance-enhanced version of a Yeezy. So there's something that we're excited about here at SWAPT. Here at SWAPT, we think that these sneakers will undoubtedly sell out, and they'll have probably a pretty tremendous amount of resale value. Yeah. We think that you'll likely be able to either double or even triple your money on these. For me personally, I think they're actually a really cool looking pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
And I think it's a pair that you can kind of carry over from a basketball court into a lifestyle type of environment. And since they're reselling for a lot, I'll definitely be going for them for myself.
I like the shoes a lot. And if I'm able to score them for retail, I'll more than likely keep them and try to play basketball in them just because I want to try it. I think it'd be kind of dope.
Flexeroni on the court.
Flexeroni on the court, baby. Especially if we're able to do like a performance review at the court.
Holy, can you imagine that on foot?
Like with the adapts. All right, guys. May 16th, we have the Adidas Yeezy 500 High in the Tryon colorway. This will be dropping 7 a.m. on Yeezy Supply. And if you haven't already, if you want the shoe for some reason, you can go to the Adidas app and sign up to register to get the pair at like a raffle that they do sometimes. So this is another 500 high, and it's an unpopular silhouette and kind of a weird colorway. So here at SWAPT, we definitely don't see this shoe doing well in the resale market at all. And it will probably sit for a little bit. So if it's something you really want, you should be able to get it. For me, I'm not a big fan of the shoe. I kind of want to get them in person though, just to see them and see what that blue really looks like. Because the way you look at it right now, it's like super vibrant. And I just want to see what it truly looks like in person. So I might try to get them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm for sure not going to go for these shoes. They're probably like top 1 all-time ugliest pair of shoes I've ever seen. And I've seen photos of them in hand, like in natural sunlight, and they look worse than the photo you can see right here. So yeah, I'm definitely not going for these. Okay guys, so next up on the same day, we've got the LeBron 7 Media Day, which are set to be retailing for $200 and are well worth it $200 at that. This shoe features 1 yellow shoe and 1 purple shoe, obviously in a Laker colorway. Here at SWAPT, we think that given the hype already behind this pair of shoes and the fact that people are already spending over $300 on them, they will definitely sell out, and you can definitely expect them to go for a few bucks over retail on the resale market. For me personally, I can definitely tell why there's a ton of hype behind this pair of shoes. I definitely think that if I'm going to go for them, they would be a collector's item for me. I don't think I'd play basketball in them or wear them just out around on the street. But they're definitely something that I think is worth going for.
Yeah, I like the shoes a lot, and I've been talking about them ever since I saw them. Mm-hmm. They're definitely a shoe, like a pair of shoes that I really want. And I feel like it would be a good investment if you're able to get them. I don't think you should sell them quick. Mm-hmm. If you do end up getting them and you can afford to, hold on to them for just quite a while, because they're going to be something that goes for a lot of money later on. All right, guys, so May 17th, which is the final day, we have the Ultra Boost 1.0 in the core white colorway, which retails for $180. This shoe originally released in 2015 and was made famous by the famous Kanye West. When he ended up wearing them, I think it was at a concert, he ended up wearing them, and everybody saw him, and everybody wanted it. So there's a little bit of hype around these. We can see the shoe selling out and potentially having some resale value. Probably not a lot though. So if you end up trying to like we said earlier, if you try to sell through StockX or something like that where they take a lot of fees from you, you probably won't end up making a ton of money. But they're a dope shoe, and for me, it's something I want to be going for, or I will be going for, just to have, because it's Ultra Boost. Mm-hmm. It's hella comfortable. Mm-hmm. I'd rather pay $180 for that than $220 for some 350s.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. And this shoe, as you guys know what I'm about to say, is predominantly white. This shoe is completely white. Not even just predominantly white. This shoe is completely white.
Except for the bottom.
And Nick and I have got a thing here where we talk about, coffee getting shoes?
Yeah, bro.
And these shoes would be like a perfect pair for coffee getting shoes.
Definitely.
Just a nice, almost like a slipper, lounge around all day on a lazy Sunday in this pair. And so for those reasons, I'll probably be going for it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Drops with SWAPT. We really do appreciate it. And remember, if you're on Instagram and Twitter, make sure you give us a follow at SwaptCo. The link's in the description below.
And as always, guys, please remember to subscribe to our channel if you have not yet already. Ring that notification bell, smash the like button, and let us know down in the comments below what you're looking forward to most this week. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next video.